welcome to the 2016 Atlanta Open. I'm Laura McCormick with the WRT, and joining me on the microphone is Marquise Miller. Welcome, Marquise.
Hello, hello.
We are in for quite a show today. We've made it to the finals of the Atlanta Open. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty, so we thank you all for standing by as we work that out. But now everybody's ready to get this final kicked off, and we have quite a show in store for you today. So, Marquise, I'm not sure how much you've watched Polo play or Andree play, but it's very exciting. We have number 4 and number 9 here. And it's interesting because Andree Parrilla has made his way up through the ranks. Meanwhile, Polo Gutierrez was number 1. He finished 2014 as number 1. He was in the battle for number 1 in 2015. Then he was out for an elbow injury, so now he's dropped down in the rankings. I think the lowest he dropped was 12. He was out for about 9 months. Now he's back, and he's been going to the finals every time. I mean, the first event that he came back, he won. Polo's 33 years old, and so he has a lot of experience. So I think it's interesting to watch some of these youngsters try to rattle.
I agree. It's very nice seeing 2 different players in the finals. I haven't really seen Polo play too much racquetball, especially since his injury. But I've been kind of keeping up with Andree a little bit, and he's been playing really good recently. Watching his match yesterday against Cardona was fantastic. It's very nice having these guys out here playing, and to amateurs, you know, here in Atlanta, it's inspiring to us, you know, to come out here and be able to see these guys really come out and show their good sportsmanship and, you know, their good skills. And it's really nice to have these guys here. We appreciate every time you guys come out. It's always fun.
Yeah, we're very excited to be in Atlanta. There's a great racquetball community here. We were here in 2015 where Alex Cardona was the champion, and Andree Parrilla took out Alex Cardona last night, and now he's going after the championship title. And we'll be back in 2017.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to that already.
Absolutely.
Start my training as soon as possible.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. What was your experience like playing in the tournament this weekend?
My experience was very good. I'm, you know, trying to become an up-and-coming pro player. I've been playing different pro stops and things, trying to traveling around, around a little bit. And to be able to get in there and play with these guys it's an experience. It's just an experience out of this world. I don't know. It kind of it takes my words away. It's just really, really awesome to play these guys.
Well, we're happy to have you here and give you that experience.
Happy to be here.
All right, these guys are ready to kick it off now. Andree Parrilla serving.
First point goes to Parrilla. Score is 1-0.
Score is 2 serving 0. Andree Parrilla starting out strong with a couple points.
A little unforced error there by Parrilla. Shot there by Polo. Get Polo on the scoreboard here.
Go, 1 serving 2. Nice backhand from Gutierrez to tie it up. Overhand from Parrilla.
Wonderful shot there by Parrilla, really taking his time on that.
So Andree Parrilla is 20 years old. He's from San Luis Potosí. Shout out to the Parrilla family, who I'm sure is watching. Andree is coached by his father, Fabian, who also runs a juniors program in San Luis.
That's awesome.
This weekend was also the Mexican Junior Nationals. These guys are qualifying to go to the Junior World Championship. So shout out to the young Mexican players who couldn't make it here this weekend. Nice down the line from Polo.
Wonderful backhand shot there by Parrilla, giving him a side out, putting him in the box. Score is 2, serves 4. Polo with a strong forehand there, keeping it down the line, kind of keeping it basic.
It works, right? Sometimes you keep it simple and that's what gets it done.
Exactly.
You know, these two both took out two of the most powerful players on the WRT, so I think this is a great example that power doesn't always win when it comes to racquetball.
Yeah, that's very true.
Not to say they don't have a lot of power. I mean, they're hitting hard.
Definitely.
But they're very powerful, but you have to have a lot of tools in your toolkit, right? If
Oh,
you're
yeah,
going to be
definitely.
playing at this level.
You got to be able to pull out all the tricks.
Andree Parrilla took out #1 Alex Cardona, and Polo Gutierrez took out #2 Jake. That's what got them to the finals. Wow, yeah. Nice reaction. Great rally. That's what we like to see in the finals.
It's a great shot there by Parrilla. Kind of taking that ball chest high, bringing it right down the line there. It's definitely a pro level shot.
Looks like they're going to replay that. Ball just out of Gutierrez's reach. Three serving 5. Looks like Andree Parrilla. Oh, he tricked me. I thought he was calling the timeout. I missed it. He's throwing something off the court there through the hole. 3 serving 5.
Good hands there by Parrilla. Great
Great
rally.
rally. Andree Parrilla playing very smart, bringing himself within 1 of tying it up now.
Great shot there by Parrilla. Tying the game up here 5-5 in game 1 of the finals here.
Two good gets. 3.
Oh,
Oh my God.
great
see as Gutierrez ran up to the front of the court. That puts Gutierrez back in the service box. Nice effort from Polo, but it doesn't make the front wall, and there's a side out.
I think we're going to see a lot of good gets here in this match here. Both these
like
guys kind of, you know, dig the balls out and throw themselves all over the court. Good shot there by Polo. Nice backhand.
You know, it's funny, when I first started with the WRT, I was told that Gutierrez doesn't hit the floor, you won't see him diving, but I think these young guys have been giving him a lot of tough competition, and they're making him hit the floor. Had to change up his game a little bit.
Right.
Parrilla now in the lead, 6-5. Tight matched for our finals here. We've seen a lot of tight matches all weekend, a couple tiebreakers, so we would expect anything different in the final.
Oh, no.
Here from Gutierrez.
Good shot there by Parrilla.
So we were talking about these young players coming up and forcing Polo to change his game a little bit. And Polo is kind of still on the edge of the last, you know, Mexican generation of players. That includes Alvaro Beltran, Javier Moreno, and Polo Gutierrez. Then we have the next generation coming up, including Andree Parrilla, Rodrigo Montoya. There's even more youngsters coming up behind. Shout out to Miguelito Rodriguez and Sebastian Fernandez. We've seen them on the WRT as well. So it's nice to have that mix now coming into the play. And we get to see that here in the final.
Kind of get the old school, new school kind of feel.
Right.
Good pass there by Parrilla.
Let's hit that side out.
There by Polo.
Buries it deep in that corner.
It's definitely an old school shot.
Now these two have never matched up before, so this is a very interesting matchup.
I agree, it is. Like I was saying, they're both diggers, they're both quick and fast, and have good hands. So I think it's a wonderful matchup, especially for the finals here. Shot there by Parrilla.
It's been really interesting to watch Andree Parrilla's game kind of adapt to. You know, when he started on the WRT, he wasn't always ranked number 4, if you can believe it. So he's made his way up through the ranks, and it's been nice to see his game develop.
Yeah, I will say both Andree Parrilla and Jaime Martel, they both kind of made their way up the rankings really, really fast, I would say.
Yeah.
They both have been hitting and playing very well. It's very inspiring.
I would agree with that. Jaime Martel, number 5 on WRT. Both players, you know, started really focusing on their pro. They're about the same age. Andree is 20 years old. Jaime is 22. They both have really focused on their pro careers and WRT.
Right.
And you're seeing how that pays off, really being able to focus on being a pro. So last night we saw David Horn and Polo Gutierrez. They were also a little neck and neck until about this point when Polo would then really start to take it away. So I'm interested to see if this is what Gutierrez is going to do here.
That was a great match last night as well. A lot of tension going on in the court, but very entertaining. Great match to watch.
It was fun. We had 1, 2, 3, and 9 in the semifinals last night.
Good hands there by Parrilla. It's a good pass, barely out of Parrilla's reach. That got Parrilla here in the finals here, playing really smart, moving well on his feet, forcing his opponent off focus.
I like how you can see a surge of confidence too after a point like that for Andree Parrilla. Polo's not going to let him get too much confidence though, as he smacks that ball and makes his way into the service box again.
Kind of letting him know I'm still here.
Right. Don't get carried away, youngster.
Big shot there by Parrilla. We'll get a timeout here. Right back to the turn.
Andree Parrilla playing really smart. Back with more of game 1, so don't go anywhere. We're live from Atlanta. We're back at the 2016 WRT Atlanta Open Finals. I'm Laura McCormick with the WRT, and Marquise Miller from Atlanta is joining me on the mic. Thank you, Marquise.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Laura, for having me.
So Andree Parrilla has been playing really solid all weekend. That's what got him here to the finals, where he's facing off against Polo Gutierrez, and now in the lead, calling that timeout.
Good
and
shot
a point
there
for
by
Andree.
Parrilla.
Look at that smile. So we were saying before that Fabian Parrilla is Andree's coach. I'm 100% confident that in those times out, he's getting a call from his father, he's texting his dad, and getting a lot of advice.
Just in case some of the viewers didn't know, a lot of the players now are doing kind of like a virtual coaching kind of thing, where the players come off the court and kind of talk or text to their coaches and let them know what's going on or what they should do, which is an interesting way to kind of change coaching styles.
Right, amazing how technology creeps in like that.
Yes.
An outstanding rally between the two of these guys, easily one of the longest so far of the match. This is only game 1, so expect more of this.
Good shot there. He's really putting some pressure here on Polo.
Still 11-9. Easy return for Gutierrez.
It's a wonderful shot there by Polo. Staying very focused.
From Parrilla makes it 11-11.
Polo not like missing that shot there, showing a little emotion. Parrilla now in the box, the score is 11-11. keeping the pressure there.
Those of you watching at home, we have a post up right now on Facebook featuring Parrilla and Gutierrez as our finalists. And we want to know from you who you think is going to be the 2016 WRT Atlanta Open. Leave your comments there and let us know, do you think it'll be Andree Parrilla or Polo Gutierrez? Parrilla now leading 13-11 in game one. Now for Andree Parrilla. Wow.
Good shot there by Polo, kind of keeping himself in this game here. Forcing a side out. Score now is 11 serves 14.
And we saw Gutierrez in this position last night. Interesting to see if he can make his way back from 11. He sides him out. There we go. Andree Parrilla wins game one, 15-11. But there's still game two to come, and anything can happen.
Yes,
Let us
can.
know if you think this game is going to go to breaker. Who's going to win, Gutierrez or Parrilla? We'll be right back with game two, so don't. And we're back live in the finals of the 2016 Atlanta Open. For those of you at home who want to follow along with the draw and check out the path these guys took to get here, you can do so at the website on your screen. Thanks for following along, everybody. And don't forget, you can also follow along with us on social media at Carball Tour. Right now, we're about to dive into game two. We have Andree Parrilla taking game one, 15-11 over Polo Gutierrez. Marquise, what are your thoughts on game one and what you want to see in game two?
Game one, I thought Andree played very smart. He kind of kept himself calm and collected. Polo coming out, hitting very strong shots. I think Parrilla being a young player, able to really move and just really staying on top of the ball. I think Polo now gonna take some bigger chances, some bigger shots, and really force Parrilla to move or to hit some unforced errors.
There he is with the side out.
Good shot there by Parrilla.
That one right by Andree Parrilla.
It's a good rally there by the players.
So Polo Gutierrez has 9 WRT titles. He is vying for his 10th title. Alex Cardona for second one.
Good kid there by Parrilla.
Andree Parrilla has 1 WRT title. He won in December 2015 at the Monterrey Open. He's going for number 2 here today.
Great shot there by Polo. kind of took Parrilla by surprise, kind of like.
Error for Gutierrez.
Putting Parrilla back in the box here. 1-0.
Another short ball for Gutierrez. Now, last night we were talking about Gutierrez's elbow. That's what took him out as an injury in 2015, about halfway through the year. In May 2015, he took some time off to nurse his elbow. Right. He just rejoined us at the beginning of 2016. Last night, his match against Horn, we saw it giving him some trouble. He was grabbing it a little bit, so I wonder how that plays into today and if that's a factor.
If it's really irritating him a lot, or, which I'm sure it is, since he hits the ball pretty hard at times.
Right.
Great shot there by Parrilla. Parrilla playing really focused here. There by Parrilla.
He did a good job of anticipating and getting those balls, but he couldn't get that last one down the line. 0 serving 4. Andree had quite a start in game 2. Like that so far in game 2, where it's just a little off and too short to hit that front wall.
I wonder if it's the pressure coming from Parrilla, or is it just that elbow injury we were talking about earlier? It's kind of tough to play racquetball coming off an elbow injury and making it to a final, which is very amazing for Polo.
Yes.
My hat goes off to him for that. Ball barely missed the front wall there for Parrilla.
That'll be Gutierrez's first point in game 2.
Another unforced error by Polo. I think right now would be a good time for a timeout.
Yep. Called it. Yeah, Polo doesn't normally make that many mistakes, and so I think maybe he just needs to regain some focus. One of the things about playing against Andree Parrilla is he is such a mentally controlled player.
Right.
We're going to keep it here for the timeout and talk a little bit about our 2 finalists, starting with Polo Gutierrez from Juarez, Mexico. He is currently ranked number 9. Can we go back to Gutierrez? He's currently ranked number 9 on the WRT. He has 2,000 points, and he is 33 years old. There he is again. There, we got him up there. And like we said, Gutierrez is coming from a different, or the older generation of Mexican racquetball we're just talking about today, with the new and upcoming players coming up. So we have Polo Gutierrez, Alvaro Beltran, Javier Moreno, and then we have the next generation of racquetball players, including Andree Parrilla, who is from San Luis Potosí. He's ranked number 4 on the WRT. He has 5,500 points, and he's 20 years old. And so it's nice to see those two genres
matching up and
represented and
two different playing styles.
Exactly. Looks like that was a good timeout for Polo.
Polo kind of changing up his now.
Comes back, gets the side out and the point. That's exactly what he wants in that timeout.
Good timeout.
Yeah, he's turning it up now. Three serving 5.
Good shot there by Parrilla, really taking his time there. Putting him back in the box at 5 serves 3.
Nice, good. Oh, no, he didn't get it. Just kidding. So if we're talking about the Mexico players, I think one thing definitely to mention is that there is a lot of racquetball in Mexico, and it's a very prominent sport. We see a lot of players on the WRT. A lot of those youngsters coming up.
Big shot there by Parrilla. Fist pumping, showing some emotion, saying, come on, let's go.
He does a great job of being his own cheerleader, too.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Another good shot there by Parrilla. Back-to-back pinch shots.
6 serving 3 in game 2. Parrilla still on top.
Another great shot there by Parrilla. Really keeping the pressure on Polo. A short ball there, get a second serve.
So we've always played 2 serves on the WRT, but there were a couple of rule changes. The Racquetball Federation, which is the rules that the WRT also plays by. We've posted those on our website, but that includes now only 2 timeouts for every game and 2 minutes between each game.
Good get there by Polo. Parrilla really loving that forehand corner there.
7-4. For those of you that want to check out those rules, you can go to internationalracquetball.com or worldracquetballtour.com. We have it posted there as well.
Great backhand there by Polo.
Nice shot from Gutierrez for the point. Let's see if he can keep the pressure on and go for 6.
Nice little off-balance shot there by Parrilla. Taking a smart timeout, kind of slowing down Polo's momentum.
That's right. We're going to take a quick break as well. We'll be right back with more live from Recreation ATL. We're back in game 2 of our finals at the Atlanta Open. Andree Parrilla serving. Return from Gutierrez for the side out. That timeout not working for Andree Parrilla. Big setup for Gutierrez, and he's able to capitalize on it. for the point.
So, Laura, what do you think is going through Polo's head right now? You know, he took a timeout. Now he's feeling, seems like he's feeling a little bit more confident. What do you think that he's doing that kind of changed his momentum?
You know, I think he's really just trying to focus on his game and play the game that he knows, and not let Andree Parrilla get under his skin and start to really make the shots, cutting down on the keeping that extra little bit of focus. We haven't seen too many mistakes from him since he came back, and he's come back out and scored 2 points in a row.
Polo now taking his first lead in game 2 so far, 8-7.
Gutierrez is going to want to take this to breaker.
Oh, yeah. You see it in his eyes. He's not going to let this go easily.
No.
Good rally there.
Andree really playing those corners and forcing Polo to move around. It's a good strategy. Wipe down the court. Wipe off his glasses. Now I have to say it because I say it every time Polo plays, but I love when he wears those bright colors and the coordination in his outfit. I gave him props for those orange shorts earlier, so good job, Polo, if you watch this later.
Great shot there by Polo. Nodding his head there, saying that's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, I think he's showing a little bit more determination. Not that he didn't have it before, but he's coming down on his errors right now. That's making a big difference. 2 bounces though, and Parrilla sides him out. It is pretty hot and humid in Atlanta. It's the first time it's rained all tournament. It's been a heavy rain today. I've heard from the players that the courts are slow, and I think it has to do with that humidity.
Right, the little moisture that comes on the walls there. It's a little different with the old walls.
And actually, if you notice on the front wall, these guys have been hitting the ball so hard this weekend. We've been tearing up that front wall beautifully, even in white on the bottom before we started.
We're all trying to hit like Jake and Cardona.
Exactly.
It's a great shot there by Parrilla.
Serving 8.
Parrilla kind of taking the lead back here.
10-8.
Great shot there by Polo.
Gutierrez cuts off any chance of momentum that Parrilla was building. You know, all weekend long on the streaming between the semifinals and the quarterfinals, we haven't seen too many point serves from these players, keeping each other around 2 points before they get back in that service box.
Polo's serve there. A wonderful shot there. Tying up the game here at 10-10.
Soft touch from Polo didn't go the way he wanted, and Andree Parrilla with the setup able to capitalize.
Great serve there by Parrilla, keeping it right there on the wall, kind of glued to the wall there, if you'd say. It's a good return there by Polo, taking it right back down the line.
Just like that, Gutierrez now ties it up again, 11-11. This is looking a lot like game 1.
Yes, it is. They're going back and forth, and one putting pressure on the other one doing the same. Nice off-pace shot there by Parrilla. Very, very smart there. Get an avoidable call here. Side out. Scores of 11-11 still. Polo serving.
Keeping it tight and tied up.
Great shot there by Parrilla. Nice reverse pitch there. So far, Laura, this game here has got me kind of jumping in my seat, just, you know, kind of seeing what's going on.
Definitely have that feeling that anything can happen.
Great shot there by Polo.
Puts Gutierrez in the lead.
Nice crack out there by Andree. Good get by Polo.
Polo gotta wipe off those glasses, which gives me an opportunity to remind everyone who's watching that the WRT also live streams the doubles final. So make sure you guys stick around right after that. We'll be featuring Justice Benson and Jaime Martel versus Andree Parrilla and David Horn.
Great shot there by Parrilla. Fist pumping there again.
This is a tough final. This is exactly what we like to see. It's tied up at 12-12. Again, I think it's those errors that's kind of killing Gutierrez right now. He's right in this. Now this gives Gutierrez the opportunity to refocus, cut down on those errors.
Big shot there by Polo. Staying kind of low with that ball there. Parrilla unable to capitalize.
He ties it up now 13-13. The good serve gives Polo Gutierrez his first game point opportunity. If he can win this, we're going to break.
Great shot there by Parrilla.
That's going to keep the tensions high now as Andree steps into the service box to see if he can tie things up.
I'm telling you, I need a seatbelt to strap myself in this chair here right now. Great shot there by Polo.
Nice return. Gutierrez now with a second game point opportunity.
Great hands by Parrilla. Parrilla really staying focused here, trying to win this game here in 2 games. He's saying, don't count me out yet.
Awesome.
Good hands there, tying up the game at 14-14.
Wow. 14-14. Andree Parrilla staying strong. See if he can close it out here. It's Parrilla's first match point. Some tough rallies for these guys. Excellent. What a final. And now this is Andree Parrilla's second ever WRT title. He came to win this weekend.
He did. He came very strong, very focused. He played very smart. It's amazing, these young players coming up now and really, really taking charge of the game.
That was an exciting final, exciting win for Andree Parrilla. Great match for Polo Gutierrez as well, so congratulations to both finalists. Marquise, I'd like to thank you for joining me on the mic. Maybe I can twist your arm into keeping you here for the doubles final too.
I would. I'll see about that.
All right, I will check the time. For those of you watching at home, don't forget we are going to live stream the doubles final, so stick around for that. But first, we're going to talk to the 2016 Atlanta Open champion, Andree Parrilla, so don't go anywhere.